Apex Legends Season 2 is out. It's happening. It's happened. I don't know which tense to use, but all I know is that we are enjoying it. My name is Mike Williams, and these guys are Jake Kulkowski and Liam McKelvey.
Hi.
Hello.
So we've been playing a lot of Apex Legends last week because they have done a big update.
They have. Season 2. It's here. Finally.
Which you've been looking forward to for ages, especially, Jake.
Yeah, because I think unlike, 90% of the people on the internet, I played it even through the drought. Even through the time where everyone was saying it was a dead game, and after Season 1 was revealed and announced and shown off, and everyone thought, oh my god, it's just...
You're like a football fan.
Skins. Yeah, exactly.
Where were you during the drought?
Yeah, exactly.
Where were you?
15 fucking years. Yeah. So I've been there the whole time, and so it's been very, very nice now to have the WhatsApp group back, where it's like, do you want to play Apex without me just...
And the answer's not fuck off.
Yeah. The answer's I'm doing literally anything else, Jake. So, yeah, they finally give it a sort of, I was going to say like a zap of life, or a spark of life, but there is a lot of kind of electrical... themes running through Season 2, and I was...
Oh, you're not joking. You're...
No, there is. So because there's a new hero. It's very much, and it's called Battle Charge. So I'm gonna try and avoid electric puns altogether.
Yeah,
but,
good. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Liam, you've been playing it quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
So what would you make? What were your sort of first impressions of it? What was the first thing you thought of as a semi-casual sort? We're basically on about the same level of interest, aren't we?
Yeah,
With
I'd say so.
You and me, I mean. So what did you think when you played it?
Straight away, energy weapons are better. They actually have a purpose now, which was quite surprising because for some reason I always seem to end up picking up an energy weapon because it's like the only weapon I ever come across after we drop out of the sky. And I think the best game we had, I actually ended up getting like 3 kills with the devotion, which was amazing because it never seemed to do any good for me before. But now and the havoc as well, that did me quite well in one game,
which was crap, wasn't it? Like that when they first put it
when
out,
it first came out, it was
useless.
Pretty much useless without the turbocharger on it. But now I feel like energy weapons actually have a good purpose, and I quite like that. That was the first thing that immediately became apparent to me.
There's so many little changes. Like I agree with that definitely, and I like to use the like flatline assault rifle thing because I mean that is in Titanfall, isn't it? I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I believe so. Yeah.
But that's the one that feels like the Titanfall gun to me for some reason.
Right.
It just feels like, even playing Titanfall, how like Halo's got the battle rifle or whatever. That's the gun, right?
Right.
And that's what it feels like. But so I used to love using it, even though it was crap. Now I still use it, and it's actually well better. And I don't know if it's like psychological or whatever or something, but maybe there changes that aren't, because I've been away from it for a little while, I suppose.
No,
but it definitely feels like a better gun to use.
It's 19 damage around rather than 16 now.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, cheers. Cool. That's why. Yeah. So Jake's going to take over for the rest of this video.
No, you're right though, guys. There's been I found that every gun is like, oh shit, it's one of these now. Yeah. Whereas there was only like about 4 guns that I'd used on rotation in Season 1 and before. But now, in fact, there's only a couple of guns that I avoid, and one of them's the Wingman, which I think's been nerfed, and either that or it hasn't been upgraded as much as anything else. Yeah. But even things that were reduced to mere memes, like the Mozambique, has now got an additional capacity for carnage because there's now extra add-on options for these things. So the Mozambique, you can get the hammer point rounds, which does significantly more damage to enemies if they don't have a shield, which means that you could have a primary weapon, if you like, for getting down an enemy shield, and then when they're vulnerable, flip out the Mozambique and you can shoot them in the head, and you can down them in one shot to the head if you get all 3 bullets to connect. And on the complete flip side of that, there's now the light round pistols like the P2020 and the RE45. You've got that, but with energy shields. So you can now get the alternator with disruptor rounds, melts shields, and that's kind of become the hottest gun in the game, meta wise. That's what people want. But what that's really done is it's kind of led players on a meta level to focus on kind of having 2 guns that work with each other, harmonizing. So if you had both of those guns, you'd have an alternator, you'd melt their shields like butter, whip out the Mozambique, one shot someone.
You've got to be incredibly switched on to pull it off, but most of the people that fucking kill me seem to be really good at it. So I'm just saying there seems to be a lot of good players in the game. I'm dying all the time in this fucking game. That was not a brag.
Well, we're not doing bad. I play a lot by myself, especially during the drought, the Great Depression.
Where were you?
Where were you? And I hate playing with randoms. I hate it because they just don't listen and they're not team.
Because they're not me and Liam, and I appreciate that.
Players at the end of the day, and even if you were crap and team players, that'd be better than playing with good selfish people. But you're not crap either because we were playing like ranked, which has been added for season 2 as well.
Yeah,
and so I've kind of grinded away to get into silver, but because you're in my party, you guys have just been boosted to silver, which is good because you guys are silver level players, and that means you don't have to go
silver back.
Yeah, you don't. And you don't have to go through the cesspool that's bronze 4. Yeah. So now that we're playing together, like we had a well good time last night. Like, nearly every game, it's like top 5, and it's like, I don't know, it's great to play with friends again. It's good to have like a lot of resurgence into the game, and ranked mode is really wicked. Like that's the best thing that they could have done for this game. And I think there isn't actually a platinum trophy on Apex Legends, but I've 100%ed it. I've got every single trophy that the game has got. I've done it with every hero. I've done everything there is to do in it, really, apart from unlock all the skins. And I think if there was no ranked mode, I don't know what I'd be pushing for now. I think I might be looking elsewhere, but the fact it does, I'm just like immediately back on the grind. Do you know what I mean? And I found myself on the grind with a new hero because predominantly I play as Pathfinder. So I don't know about you guys. Like just remind me.
I don't even know what her name is, to be honest.
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Yeah. I've not really changed from
day
start
one.
to day. No, I don't know why either. It's just like it just feels right. But I'm not hugely into like the abilities and shit like that. And so Bangalore is like she fires a smoke grenade, which fine, and she's got an airstrike, which again mainly is useless. But the one thing she does, which saves me all the time, is when she gets shot, she gets a very like aggressive speed boost. So if I'm trying to run away, if I'm running from A to B and I get shot and I get hit by like someone sniping me or something, suddenly I'm really, really fast. It gets me out of trouble all the time, and then just for that one like passive thing, it's really useful, and I've like adopted that into my play style, I guess. So I've not really experimented with any of the others apart from Caustic, who's very big and a broody man who's very sad about the state of the world, but
he really needs to get a grip, doesn't he?
He deals in gas grenades, innit? So what are you complaining about, mate? I think you're the bad guy here. Like, but I tried him a little bit, but he just seemed a bit too big, and I think the animation is slower or something. But it makes me feel like I'm moving slower, and I don't care if I'm not actually moving slower. I feel like I am. So
perception is important.
I'm playing it to have fun. I'm not playing it and I want to feel like I'm running around quickly. So simple as that. And that's what I've been playing. And Liam, you sort of jumped between a couple, don't you?
Yeah. So most of the time, or probably actually the majority of my play time has been as Lifeline.
Yeah. The medic type one.
Yeah,
right?
just the medic, and that's really just because I usually find myself gravitating towards support roles in games like this anyway. Like MMOs, I usually end up playing some sort of like tank support type character. So being a medic, I feel like that's probably how I can be most useful to the team, because Lifeline's got the little healing drone that anyone can use. But I feel like that can come in handy, especially like when you get to those end game times where you just sort of like camped out in a room trying to fend off like 4 other squads trying to attack you.
For sure.
But lately I've been playing a bit more Wraith. I don't really know why. I think I just like the speed of Wraith.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to move quickly in the game, isn't it? It's built for it. Like
again,
Titanfall's
they all
built
move
for
the
it.
same speed at this point.
But
Wraith's got that portal mode, makes it go faster, and Bangalore's got that when you get shot, you go faster.
I like I do like using Wraith's like L1 teleport ability because it comes in handy, especially if you get into like a shootout, but you're on like the sort of like bad side of it and you get damaged quite a lot. You can use that to sort of like pull off a quick escape and heal up if you need
just to get to the other side of a wall.
Exactly,
right?
Or you can use it to like outmaneuver someone, get around behind them, and maybe go in for the kill or whatever.
I think the speed thing is like Titanfall when the first Titanfall came out, like the momentum was a huge selling point, like running on walls and sliding on your knees and all this. Then suddenly all the fucking games had knee sliding and wall running, and all the Call of Duties had it. That's what it's geared towards. So it's something about it doesn't quite feel right when I'm like lumbering, when my arms are swinging very slowly left to right sort of thing. It's a first-person shooter that's like built for momentum. And you can slide on your knees for ages, and it depends on the angle of the cliff. That if you're going down a cliff, you will go for miles and you'll go really fast. If you just try and slide uphill, well, you won't go anywhere like a dick, will you?
Yeah.
So it's
you can
it's
take
built
that lesson to real life.
Yeah, you take that and run with it, man. But don't slide. And it's built for it. Like it's built for like pace and momentum and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. So you've been using Watson, the new one, and
yeah, and I love her.
She's fence laying genius.
Yeah, French expert.
Yeah.
She's ace. Like I use Pathfinder normally, which again, like you saying, momentum based, absolutely like pivotal to my play style for
and hours. To be fair, like hours. You know,
those zip lines save us quite a lot.
Yeah, for sure, right? And like Mike said once, like a very camp mountaineering guide, rushing ahead and then going, "Hey guys, just climb on this.
Here's a rope for you."
Yeah. So I reckon, genuinely now, I've put nearly 100 hours into the game. Okay.
I believe that.
Yeah. Like I level 90 now, so I don't know what the average to get that is. Probably about that. And momentum and the zipline thing and seeing a place and being able to just whiz up there has been absolutely crucial to me for like over 100 hours. Yeah. So then moving to Watson, who is the complete opposite of that, because like her abilities all rely around defensively kind of, putting areas on lockdown with fences, which involves the very opposite of zipping about. It's staying still. So
it's zipping up.
It is. It's zipping up some body bags. So I got some So I thought I was going to have a real hard time, and especially because like I was getting bored of playing Pathfinder, and like I said, I wanted to get the trophy for winning the game with every hero. Yeah. So I've now played the game quite a lot with every single hero, and none of them really felt as right. Apart from Watson's, that immediately clicked. I loved that towards the end game, because people think that these fences, by the way, which act as like very obvious eyesores for anyone looking at giant blue glowing fences, so they could give away your position, and they can easily be shot down if you shoot the base of the fence. Like, people are kind of not really understanding, or they're understanding it and not really thinking how it could be useful. They think it's very situational. But I find that when I'm playing with you guys, at least, like every situation we've been in at one point has been enhanced by the fact that I could put a fence down. Yeah. Or like if we've got the high ground, Watson's ultimate ability is like this pylon that charges shields up, but also like negates any projectiles, including like Bangalore or Gibraltar's ultimates, Caustic's ultimate, any grenades, which have been incredibly buffed lately.
That's actually so powerful. Like, because I like to use grenades a lot. I just don't care. I pick up loads and loads of grenades, and then when the shit hits the fan, I just fucking throw them.
They're really strong now as well. Yeah. Like,
I've taken a lot of people. I've taken way more people out with grenades.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. You're a big fan of them.
I love it. Yeah, and
it works for you though.
So I feel like it's in character for Bangalore as well. Anyway, it's it's that disruptor thing is you feel like so powerless. Like you just chuck a grenade and it just like evaporates in the air. Like fucking Voldemort's just gone no.
Voldemort is a very polite French girl.
yeah, exactly.
There's a fan fiction out there somewhere. I'm sure.
It's already been written, man. And she is like a good all round like defensive character. And it's a battle royale game, so the game like pushes you. It follows all the battle royale rules. Like the map closes in, and you've got to get to a certain circle safe area. So you do end up in defensive positions where like we're in the house sort of thing. We've got like a good building here. So you do end up like setting up camp for like maybe a minute or two or whatever. Yeah. Every time that happens, she's there with like setting up the shields and setting up the fences, and you can get like really like locked down and really like get control of an area with her, which is cool.
Exactly, and I think that's the kind of thing that I think people will catch on to eventually. That the proper way of playing her, I guess, is to look at where the map is, go to the next circle nice and early, and then if you like build some foundations there, bring the fight to you, especially if you're like on a building on the outside of the circle. People are going to have to get into that building or else the ring will get them, and that's the best way to play it.
So probably like Pathfinder would actually complement her pretty well, because he could get her to where she needs to go, like having that like team transportation zipline thing.
I'd say so. I'd say the dream team would be Lifeline, Pathfinder, and Watson.
Let's do that then and keep winning every single game.
Yeah, that's it.
Check
us out in the esports leagues.
Exactly. Nobody else do that, okay? Because why would you just do it?
That's our idea.
So there's been some other changes as well. It's not all about the character. There's loads of changes, like the weapon balance changes, all that sort of stuff, which we've kind of touched on. Yeah. The big one that we haven't really mentioned is the map changes, I guess. Like the map is very different, isn't it?
Yeah, big change. So there's a bit of lore. Do you want me to kind of...
Liam, you tell me what you first saw of the map. First, what did you think of the changes? To be honest, I thought, well, there's a lot of stuff on fire now.
There is a lot of stuff on fire, and it seems to be there's some new buildings as well, which add some nice little places to hide, some more places to loot, and there's some nice little non-playable animals in there as well.
Yeah, nice. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I don't know if I want to say to ruin the surprise. There's like birds in cages.
Yeah.
Right.
And the first flyers.
Flyers, they are.
Flyers, yeah.
Right. Well, I might as well call them birds if they're going to be that lazy with a name. But it's
But they actually have a gameplay purpose.
Yeah,
because some of them carry like loot boxes.
Yeah.
Not like in-game loot boxes.
Yeah.
And you can shoot it down and get some good loot from them.
I thought it was like an actual death box, and I thought, fuck, they've killed the character, and I was like, that's well good, but that's not what it was.
It's like a supply drop.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but they're always someone from your friends list.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So you'll notice it's a random person from your friends list death box.
I see.
So they're normally quite good early game because you can get like good loot straight away. And the birds in cages, I'm going with birds as well. I'll join you. The birds in cages, like they're good because they kind of give away positions. Like you can hear one of them streaking, you know there's someone there, and if you wanted to put one down to shut it up, you're going to have to waste some shots, which means everyone will be able to hear you. So there's some pretty cool
Can you let them out the cages?
As far as I know, no.
Far Cry style,
but it's all part of the big teasing PvE event that they've got coming up, so I guess eventually they'll break free, right?
Okay.
That's part of the event that they're going to be doing this season, called like Slay the Beast or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty interesting what they've done with the map.
Yeah, sure. And it's not a complete like makeover, but at the same time it's not like they've just covered it in snow or whatever. You know, they have changed the layout of stuff, and there's new things dropping down. Obviously the big one that you'll notice immediately is that the big elephant giraffe monsters are in the map now. So they were out in the water and they were like very mysterious, and you didn't know, there was just a nice little bit of like lore in the background. But now they're in the map and they move and they can fucking stomp you and stuff. And that's like a big obvious like, nice one, isn't it?
And I guess you don't really have to put too much attention onto where they're going to be stomping, because they pretty much stomp in the same places over and over again. Well, exactly. There's giant craters, and inside the craters, like their footprint craters, you know, you can pick loot up and stuff, but then you've got to run the risk of being stomped on.
You get a few seconds. Well, you get a few seconds. You get a little window, don't you?
So I think that's what's interesting about this is, and I need to go into the lore of it. It's just because the whole reason that they're on the map is because another character who we haven't seen yet, like some sort of anonymous hacker, has disabled the ring with the EMP for weeks at a time, which is and it was the like electrical current that was keeping these animals at bay. But that's why animals have taken over again. But the point I'm trying to make is this character that did do the EMP, Crypto, his name is. The kind of thing that people are wondering about is, will he be playable this season? Is he going to be like a surprise legend at the end of the event, or is it going to be a season 3 character? That's quite exciting to already see. Kind of in like the little, like in a way that Overwatch showed like little animations and stuff, but we've already kind of seen their idea for the new character already, and if you really follow it, you can kind of see already from like leaks what kind of stuff he's going to be bringing to the table, and it looks again very varied and very, very interesting. So all the characters are like, you know, there's a nice variety between them all, isn't there, for sure? And every time they add one in, or the legends, whatever as they're called, they bring something new to the table and they change things up, and they have their own like person. Like if you see a player playing as like the one who runs really fast, like for straight away, I'm like, Octane,
he's not going to help me out, is he? He's not a fucking team player.
You're saying that you can kind of associate somebody with their main.
Well, but the character's skills, like
so is he like a Hanzo main? From Overwatch, it's an Octane main.
It's an Octane main, It's just sort of, I don't know. They have their traits, and you know, like you can tell if someone's like just picking it because they can get some. They know they'll get a couple of nice kills, or they've got like a little rush strategy that they'll use or whatever. But it
tells a lot about the people behind the characters.
Exactly.
When you see them, they're very iconic, so you can tell what kind of legend it is from a mile away. The fact that they're all varied and they interplay so well, I think, is like the real art of these types of games, like Overwatch and stuff. So mixing that with the Battle Royale thing is, I think, what Apex Legends' most exciting thing is. So every time you've got a hero integrated into the game, you've got to make sure that it's not, you know, completely imbalanced. So that's why every time there's a new hero, I'm like, whoa, okay. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But a lot of people have been kind of up in arms about Watson, not really into her, but yeah, man, I would say that Watson's my new favourite already.
Yeah, sure. Well, she definitely seems, again, you know, she seems like a team character, which is great, and that's good. You know, other like little things that maybe we should mention is there's like, you know, have we talked about challenges and stuff like that?
No, so that's associated with the battle pass, really. So you level up now. In season 1, the battle pass was predominantly like attached to your XP, and when I say predominantly, it pretty much was. There was like login bonuses every day, like first win of the day, you got more points. But now, they're pretty much linked to challenges. So they are
specific little tasks that you need to try and do.
Yeah, so not everybody's challenges are the same. You as a player have 3 picked at random every day from a pool of about 200, and because of that, it means like if one of the challenges was get a killer's octane, not everyone playing would be trying to queue up his octane, right? Yeah. So that's pretty good. There's also weekly challenges. But if you did have a week off or whatever and you come back, you can partake in last week's weekly challenges as well. So it does bank up so you're not missing out. And that's how you unlock the Battle Pass levels. So the Battle Pass levels is kind of like how Fortnite works, how last season works, where you unlock like cosmetics. You unlock new things as well, like new loading screens, the music's changed. Yeah. Which the music is good for Apex Legends. And I like what they've changed with Season 2. But the Watson music pack that I unlocked recently is what I'm rolling with at the moment. All of these is very well designed. And because of that, I'm actually into the idea of unlocking another music pack because so far I've not had a dud. But there's also like skydiver modes and all the cosmetics that you can think of. Really.
Speaking of skydiving as well, like a really key one that I've noticed is just the general smoothness of actually getting into a game has been a bit of a fucking ball ache. Like they're obviously having server load problems. Or something.
I can't help but think that they quietly closed some of the servers as the game's popularity died down. Yeah, because it was massive at first. It died down, but now I think it's overloaded. Like I haven't had a smooth.
It's awkward, isn't it? It's like errors and all this, but we are getting games regularly, but it's just like it's just a bit awkward now. Like this is quite difficult to you can't. It's not as smooth as it was. But what is smoother and what definitely like the game just like performs better. It's like it seems there's nothing in the patch notes that I saw anyway, but it definitely seems a little bit crisper, a little bit sharper.
There's
in some
a huge
way.
graphical upgrade. Yeah, but I think they just called it huge graphical upgrade.
Well, I believe that. Fair enough.
Like everything, like even the portraits on the select screen are
it's sharper in it. It's definitely
completely redone.
It's nicer, and then the animations for like the skydiving and stuff. Very smooth. It just seems a lot more like polished and finished now than maybe it was when it launched. Overall, I think it's just very positive improvements all around. For a fucking free. I haven't paid a penny to play this game at all. I've talked about it loads, but I haven't spent a single pence on it.
Good.
And I'm really enjoying it.
I spent £7 on it. When it on
but
season
even that.
But even that, because
how many games you spent 40-50 quid on?
Well, that's the thing, like you unlock the heroes with money and stuff or currency. I've earned enough currency to unlock every hero, and I earned enough like of the premium currency from playing season 1 to unlock season 2 for free. Yeah. So I know I'm going to play enough of season 2 to unlock season 3 for free as well. Yeah. So it's like that £8 gone far.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Liam, you going to keep playing this? You reckon is this enough to keep your interest?
Whenever you guys, send out the bat signal, I will answer the call. Not to say I'm Batman, but it's the only thing I can think of in this moment.
Nice one. A statement assembled by your legal team.
Yeah, that's what the real Batman would say, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It sounds like we're pretty positive all around then. So if you've been playing the new Apex Legends update Season 2, let us know what you think down below in the comments. I'm interested to hear what people say about like the weapon balance changes and stuff, because for me it's like very favourable. I feel like it's well better now, and I feel like I'm getting kills where before I would have been just left frustrated. And they have said as well, that's one of the other crucial patch notes. The server performance when it comes to shooting and hit detection and stuff is better. So tell us what you think about your time with the Season 2 update so far in the comments. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Give it a like maybe as well. Do you know what I mean? That'd be nice, I suppose.
That's nice. It's a really nice comment.
Nice yeah, give us a comment, man. Yeah, that's what I want. Fuck the likes off. Don't worry about the likes. Just give us a comment. Give us a nice one. Bye.